are choosing when we're having those conversations. We are choosing not to rile ourselves up in the middle of our workday for no reason other than just to be riled up. And now I'm riled up, and now I'm feeling annoyed. And next thing I know, I'm snapping at other people, snapping at my partner, X, Y, and Z for something that I saw on Facebook. When I could have kept my energy on that nice dog video I saw three freaking scrolls ago, you know? And so, hi, my name is Chelsea, and welcome to my channel. If you're interested in lifestyle content, spiritual videos, manifestation, and healthy living tips and tricks, recipes, and things like that, please like and subscribe, and let's get into the video. So today I wanted to talk about, where are you spending your energy? And more than that, where are you most comfortable spending your energy? I noticed recently for me, I spend a lot of time on Facebook, and that's an issue unto itself. However, don't plan on stopping. That's not the point of this video. The point of the video is to say that I noticed that before I became mindful of this, I found myself clicking on posts where I knew I'd be upset. I knew the comment section would make me angry. I knew that I would find a way to pass judgment or to relate to others passing judgment, and really just kind of revel in the negativity, revel in the mob, you know, revel in the masses being like, yeah, you're wrong and I'm right, and shut up. Okay, and that's on period. Okay. And I realized that I really wanted to get more comfortable with being happy, with indulging in content that made me feel good, maybe made me feel a little bit childish, made me feel happy, made me feel silly, and spend less time focusing and spending energy, intentional energy, on things that I knew were negative, things that I knew would boost my ego but do nothing for my soul and my spirit. And so today I just wanted to ask, where are you spending your energy? Are you more quick to spend time judging somebody or judging a situation and finding pleasure and gratification in the judgment, as opposed to being able to speak up about things that make you feel good, that make you feel happy, that make you feel whole, that maybe other people might not be able to relate to, but things that when you speak on them will come into your life more fruitful. And so this is going to be a short video, because all I wanted to ask and what I wanted to point to you was, what I wanted to kind of bring to you is to ask yourself and to be mindful of where you're spending your energy. The more positivity that you focus on, the more positivity you're able to bring into your life to share with others, is going to come back into your life. I noticed that since I stopped spending energy on those posts, I feel a sense of calm, you know? And that can be alarming for some. It can feel boring for some to feel calm, to feel peaceful, to feel happy. It can also feel alarming because it's not your natural state. You might be more used to feeling scared or anxious or better than, and it takes a little bit of time to kind of reconfigure your body and your brain to get into a state where you're like, I am truly spending time and spending my energy in places that are nourishing, you know. And so if you are going to spend time on Facebook, maybe unfollow some pages, unfollow some people. I've had to unfollow people who are stuck in the man versus woman wars, which I have no desire to be a part of anymore. There are many nuances in human relationship, and I just find that it can be very limiting to always be focused on, oh, well, men do this and women do this and X, Y, and Z. And that's not to say that we can't speak on those things, and it's not to say that we can't talk about harmful things that are happening based on societal conditioning and expectations, but it is to say that we are choosing, when we're having those conversations, we are choosing not to rile ourselves up in the middle of our workday for no reason other than just to be riled up. And now I'm riled up, and now I'm feeling annoyed, and next thing I know, I'm snapping at other people, snapping at my partner, X, Y, and Z for something that I saw on Facebook. when I could have kept my energy on that nice dog video I saw three freaking scrolls ago, you know? And so just please be mindful of how you choose to engage. How you would choose to engage on social media is how you choose to engage with yourself, is how you choose to engage with others, and how you choose to engage with the world. And so I just wanted to leave with that. We spend so much time on social media. I know that certain things do need our attention. I know that social justice issues need our attention. And I know that there's a lot of things to be rightfully angry about. There's a lot of things that need our judgment because our judgment protects us. But we also have to be aware that there's a time and a place for everything. You can spend your morning saying, hey, I'm going to read this book. I'm going to read this post. I'm going to respond. It'd be equally as helpful to read a book about the issues that you are seeing on social media and to really get a better grasp of it and to, I guess, get angry in a way that is conductive and productive than to go on social media and read a post about something similar but not as nuanced, or maybe it is, but I just honestly don't feel like social media is the place because it leads to a lot of unnecessary arguments and unnecessary opinions that we are then putting into our heads and digesting. And if we agree, we feel gratified. If we disagree, we feel that tension. We're building that tension. And it's important to be mindful of how much time you spend building tension in your body based on these things that you're seeing that are not tangible in your real life and that are not necessary for you to live your life and enjoy your life to the fullest. And it's actually kind of embarrassing to be like, yeah, I'm happy. You know, a lot of people are unhappy. It's a little bit embarrassing to be like, yeah, no, I'm doing great. You know, I'm doing my thing. And it's not because it's embarrassing to be that way, but it's embarrassing or it may be uncomfortable when other people are not used to being that way. And you're surrounded by people, not all the time, because it's important to have people who are aligned with you, but obviously you're making shifts. So it might be that you are around people who like to judge, who like to gossip, X, Y, and Z. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with tea. Okay? Get you tea, but get your nourishment, get your positivity as well. Your tea can be secondary to positivity. Like, gossip can be secondary to that. And also be mindful of the gossip and the news that you're consuming. Are you consuming news that's all about, oh, this celebrity cheated on this one, and now you're afraid to get in a relationship? Are you consuming news that's talking about murders and kidnappings and all of these things that are not beneficial for our well-being? We need to be aware, and it's okay to be aware. It is important to be aware, but it's also important to not overindulge in harmful things just because that is what's pushed to you. You have maybe not a choice, but you have a choice, maybe not in everything that you see, right? Because I am not subscribed to any news, but I have Twitter on my phone, and I'll get news of mass shootings, I'll get news of X, Y, and Z, and it's hard to always wake up and I'm getting these crazy notifications on my phone, even though I'm not even plugged into things like that, because I know I am sensitive energetically. And I know that when I hear these things, it makes me anxious that something is going to happen to me. And so I can know that people cause harm to others all the time, but I don't need to ingest that. And so being mindful that maybe I am not in charge of everything that is pushed towards me, but I am in charge of what I engage with. I am in charge of what I engage with. And that is the most important thing. You are in charge of what you engage with. If you want to feel good, if you want to manifest easier as well, right? Because feeling good is the key to manifesting your life. It's the key to manifesting the things that you want. And if you want to feel good, if you want to get comfortable feeling good, get comfortable engaging with things that make you feel good consistently. Do not overindulge in negativity just for negativity's sake. And that doesn't just mean murders and rapes and X, Y, and Z. It also means when you are getting your ego gratification and things that you don't need it from. It also means getting validation for things, online arguments, online debates that are gonna get you riled up, that you're so happy to pass judgment on for no reason other than to feed your ego. Your ego does not need more fodder. At this point, but I'm 24, my ego's had a long time to develop, and it's going to take an even longer time to deconstruct. And I want to be extremely careful about how I do that. So, choose positivity, choose joy, choose peace. And when you learn not to pass judgment on others, or not even not to, right? But when you practice not passing judgment in your free time when you're able to practice not passing judgment as a pastime, you have a lot of free space to enjoy yourself and to not pass judgment on yourself as well. It feels so good to be like, yeah, you're wrong and I'm right and you're stupid and what's wrong with you because this happens and that happens and and it feels good on the surface, but it doesn't feel good, or it has a shallow pleasure. It's a shallow pleasure, and it doesn't add anything. It doesn't nourish you. It's just nourishing your ego. So beware of the judge bug. Beware of overly indulging in negative news and negative content just because it's being fed to you. Because there's other things that can be fed to you as well, and you just have to find them. If you enjoyed today's video, please like and subscribe. Leave a comment below about what negative thing you are going to be avoiding or indulging in less. And thank you for watching. Bye. What do I want to say? I want to say things about nice stuff.